Hi, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising Capricorn, November 1st to the 15th of 2018. If you would like to keep up with what is going on here, you can follow me on Instagram, Bitch in a Hurry. Feel free to send me a message anytime. You can also find me at bitchinahurry.com if you are interested in a personal reading. All the information is there about that and the decks that I use. And you can also send me an email, notsomysticaltarot@gmail.com, if you want me to do a one-card quickie reading to get to know you. That's been really fun. Had a bunch of people ask me a question, and I pull a card to kind of give them a little bit of guidance, and it's been really fun to get to know a lot of you guys. I am, for personal readings, I'm about 5 to 7 business days out, so just send me a message, let me know. If this is if it's an emergency, please let me know that, and I will try to get you in a little bit sooner, because I don't want anybody in a state of emergency. We don't have to do that. And we are just going to get some more cards here for the 1st through the 15th of November for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. 1st to the 15th of November, 2018. If this does not resonate with you, check your Moon or Rising signs. And I would like to say thank you so much for all of the likes and shares and views and everything last month. I was really surprised by that, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for your comments, kind words. It was really nice. I appreciate it. I'm having a great time here, and I hope you guys are too. Let's get some more cards for our Capricorns, November 1st through the 15th, 2018. Oh, we got 4. We may have to start with these 4 and let the deck rest for a little bit. We just got through with Sagittarius, their reading, and wow. I'd be tired if I was them too. We're getting some more cards here. It looks to me like I'll give you, see if we can get a couple more cards before we get started. If not, we'll let the deck rest. All right, let's give the deck a rest here. Let's get started and see what we've got going on. We start this reading out with some kind of a conflict. There's something that you're stuck on, some kind of tug of war. Stuff is happening, but nothing is getting done. There's this kind of tug of war going. You can see this. No one's winning this. It's like a back and forth, very frustrating time. Something is extremely frustrating to you right now, and you can see that. Like, there's nothing happening. No one's winning. It's just kind of a waste of time conflict. Just this this conflict where nothing is happening. And what I want to say here is that I think this is something that's kind of in your head, because you have this Knight of Swords here. So this may be a conflict that you're having with yourself. This is something that is not being caused by other people. It's kind of an internal conflict. Maybe you're vacillating about what to do about a certain situation. It could be a relationship. It could be your job. I feel like it may be something to do with your job. Really feel like it has something to do with your job. Maybe you're not happy in your job. It's a job relationship. It's something personal that you're not happy with, but you're struggling. You're having this internal, it's an internal struggle. It's kind of, that's why I don't want to say it's not all in your mind, but you are struggling back and forth, thinking, what do I do about this? Or should I do this? And you're weighing your options back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're not getting anywhere. And I think your reason you're not getting anywhere is that you have this fear of loss right here, this 5 of Pentacles, this fear of change. And it is hard, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you guys are the earth signs, and change is a little bit scary. And whatever you are thinking about, this change is causing you stress, and it's causing you to have a fear of loss. And what you have to remember in the regular Rider-Waite deck, you'll see like a stained glass window of a church and people outside like in the snow that are cold, and all they have to do is go in the church to be warm. It's the same thing here. Like you see this person, she's sitting in this beautiful garden, right? And her head is down and she's very sad and upset. But if she would just pick her head up, can you see the little butterfly that's right here? She's sitting in this beautiful garden. She doesn't see it because she's kind of got her head down. She's not willing to look at other options. She's just, I am really sad. This is really terrible. And I think that's where this inner conflict is coming. This conflict that we have in our mind right here is coming. That's where it's manifesting itself, is here in this just like, oh, and not seeing that right in front of her there's this beautiful butterfly. Right beneath her is this beautiful garden. She's not seeing that. But what's really beautiful is that you have the Major Arcana card, you have the Magician. And if you look on here, you can see that at your disposal, you have every single element and every single thing that you need to make this decision and to move forward with a plan that you can live with. You have everything at your disposal. If you look, every single element is here and it's all perfectly balanced, which you guys really like. You guys love that. You know right where you stand and everything is perfectly balanced. So what you really need to do, the advice here is to try to get out of your head. Try to get out of your head. Take that mental effort that you're putting into this conflict where you're kind of wasting time going back and forth about something. Take that and put it into this, into recreating this, a different situation, a different opportunity. And I said it is something that has to do with change, which is really frightening for a lot of people. But what I want you to see is the next card here we have is the Queen of Wands. And she is the ultimate, I don't want to say like superhero, but like she has put her dreams, she's taken all these things that you can make, all this, the ideas that you have, the things that you want to do, she's taken them and put them into action. And she has this beautiful harp she's playing that's like made of this tree, and she's like doing her own thing, and she is all about what she's doing. Like she is into what she's doing, she's enjoying it. It gives me hope that when you take this action and you start to create this different situation, that you will leave this conflict. This conflict will be left far behind. This is progress from this conflict. So I see this as you're going to be able to leave that conflict behind, and you will be able to leave this sadness and fear behind. And when you do, you will progress to this Queen of Wands, where you will be making your own music and not caring who likes it or who doesn't. You'll be over that fear of change. And the way that you're going to get there, we have the Major Arcana here, the Hierophant, and he is the philosopher, the guy in the mountains that everybody goes to see and ask questions. This is him, and often can be seen as like a priest or a leader, institutional leader. But what I see it often as is someone who is a philosopher who knows that all of the wisdom that they need is within them. You're your own best teacher, and this is a call for you to take some time away and use all this energy, all of this mental energy that you're using to be in conflict right now. You want to take that time away and use that mental energy to evaluate what is going on and see the real from the non-real in the situation, and be able to cast off the things that are not real and be able to hold on to the things that you know are real. And I see that here with the Four of Pentacles. You see he's holding on to his pentacles. He's got his stuff and he's holding on to it. And oftentimes this can be interpreted as a miserly kind of card or a card of fear. I don't see it as fear. I see it as you've evaluated, you know, okay, this is what I have to start with. This is what I have. And I don't see it as a protective, like you're afraid to spend it or you're afraid to use it. You just are like, okay, this is what's mine. This belongs to me. I think this comes out of the evaluation. You know exactly what belongs to you and what you need to do. So you're just going to take, you're an earth sign. So this is you. This is you guys. You are planners. You like to know the practical. You want to know the practical application of everything. And you're going to progress right here to the King of Pentacles, which is like ultimate success. These are business owners, entrepreneurs, but these are hard-working, good people, salt of the earth people. You guys see how well that tree is rooted right down. This can also symbolize someone in your life that has these characteristics. And this person, if you do have someone like this in your life, feel free to kind of spend some time with them, share with them what's happening with you, get a little bit of advice or just a little bit of support. They're very willing to be there to support you. But you're going to be able to make that progression from, this is all I have, okay, here's where I'm starting out. You're going to be able to make that progression, I think, because of the Magician, because you're going to be able to kind of recraft and reorganize the things in your life to make things the way you want it. You will be able to end up here, which is the full fruition of the recrafting of your life, of the reorganizing of your life. So you're going to be very, very successful. We have here the Page of Swords, and this is it can be a mental, intellectual message, and what you see her doing here is kind of relaxing a bit, and I think that's something that's very important. You're to the point now where this mental energy can be very exhausting, especially with this Knight of Swords. This is just exhausting, and the conflict that you've been in for a while, this emotional conflict back and forth, not emotional, intellectual conflict back and forth about what you should do. Like I said, it could be a job, it could be leaving a job and sort of starting something completely different, and it's very frightening. That's what it looks like to me, but it could be just that maybe you wanted to start, maybe you've wanted to start something different with your life. Maybe you want to start a different relationship. Whatever it is, this thing is, it's out of the norm for you a little bit, and it's a little frightening. So give yourself a break from all of this, all these mental gymnastics that you've been doing. I mean, you could be budgeting, there could be all kinds of stuff happening, but there's mentally, you're tired. You're tired. So remember to give yourself a break mentally, and we're going to just see these last couple cards here. We have the Two of Cups. So if this is a business partnership or something that you're looking for in that respect, this is a great card to have because it shows how they kind of blend right together. You see these two people blend together. So this could be the blending of your old ideas and your new ideas together. Like, you may not have to get rid of every single thing out of your old life. You may be able, with the Magician, to weave some of the old life into the new and sort of start over, but not over from scratch. Do you see what I mean? So everything does not have to be completely lost. It doesn't have to be lost, but it is time to start working on this dream. It's time to start really working on this dream and moving toward what you want. It's time to do that and use the action of the Queen to do that, because it's leading you all back to this, which is the integration of the old things you used to do and the new thing that you want to do. And you can see it works, it meshes and melds together perfectly into this beautiful partnership. So you don't have to give up everything. You don't have to wipe the slate clean. You don't have to burn the house down to start over. Do you see what I'm saying? We do have, as an overall feeling here, the High Priestess. And she is the card of intuition. So this High Priestess is telling you that you have the intuition. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what it is that is important to you right now. And you know exactly this will all work out. But it is a little bit frightening. Change is a very scary thing. And for the earth signs, it can be just about debilitating. And I think that's what's coming in right now with this exhaustion from this constant tug of war that goes nowhere, and this surge of extreme mental energy. I think you guys are just tired. You're just tired. And we're going to balance this out, and then we're going to be all done. We had the High Priestess, who has this fantastic intuition, and now we have the King of Wands, who is the ultimate king of action. He is full of charisma, and you see all this yellow, like this is the culmination of you doing all of these things. And you have this King of Pentacles here, who is your earthly kind of king. He's well rooted. He's doing all the things he's supposed to do. He's a good guy, a community person. He's someone who is well respected and well loved in the community. And then you have this King of Wands, who nobody out actions him. He is getting things done. You are going to be able to get exactly what it is that you want, and you will have charisma and charm on your side. Like, you will not. I think one of the other readings we talked about having the Midas touch. This is almost the same thing. Like, you're almost going to have everything you touch turns to gold. Like, this, once you get out of your head, out of this conflict and this extreme mental energy you're putting forth, once you move past that and enlist that Magician's help, and move out of this Five of Pentacles. When you open your eyes and actually look around, you have everything going for you. So use that charisma and use that charm, because you're going to have tons of it. I hope you enjoy these. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye.